Today it's time to step into the kitchen, and today instead of firing up the oven, we are opening the freezer.
Today for What's Cooking with Jacob, we learn about making an ice cream cake.
Well, it is time for another What's Cooking with Jacob, and I have Maria here with me. And you're from Sioux City, right?
I'm from Sioux City, yes. Been here since I went to college here.
And we work at Briarcliff.
I work at
right?
Briarcliff, yes.
Yeah, so
yes.
a native here pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, and you're in here to make us a dessert.
Yes, it is a layered frozen ice cream dessert. Pretty easy.
And this is all the ingredients. So what's the first step at making this?
Sure. So you want to get a Sara Lee pound cake, and when it's frozen, you want to cut it the long way to create your layers. So we've got a couple layers, actually 3 layers. And then you take your pan and you line it with saran wrap. That will help later when you need to serve it.
Yeah.
Okay, so can we go ahead and get started?
Yeah, let's go ahead and get going.
So we're gonna go ahead and put the first layer of cake back in the pan like this and push it down. We'll start with chocolate ice cream today, and we're gonna go ahead and put, you wanna soften your ice cream a little bit. You wanna press down a layer of chocolate ice cream, but you can do whatever flavor you want. You know what, Jacob, why don't you hold
I'll hold that for you. I'm your little helper in the kitchen.
Absolutely. And today we're doing like a chocolate, vanilla, full of chocolate, but you could do fruit, strawberries, raspberries.
And make it as thick as you want.
Yep.
This is you in your own kitchen.
Yes, absolutely. I'm just kind of throwing this together. But then next, on this one, we're going to do a layer or some caramel. We did warm this up ahead of time.
Oh, yeah, I got to warm it
and
up.
it is better to use the thicker caramel rather than that syrup stuff. Just better flavor. But you're going to drizzle this all over just like that. Use as much as you want, okay? And then on this one, we're going to do, today I brought some of those tiny little Reese's peanut butter cups.
Ooh, I've already had one too.
Yep,
They're good.
he has. He snuck,
we all know.
He snuck one. So we're going to put some of these in here, Jacob. Just place them around.
You can put as many as less.
You can do Snickers.
It.
You can do Twix, M&Ms, anything. That's what's fun about this. Then we would do another layer, and we would do some vanilla ice cream on that next layer if you want, or whatever flavor you want. I did bring some chocolate fudge today that we warmed up in the microwave. We would drizzle that on.
Just repeating yourself
Repeat
over and
the
over.
layers.
Making layers all the way up.
Yep, and then some Heath candy bar would go on that next layer if you want. And then when the top layer goes on, so then you basically are gonna, you're ending up like this. Then I top it with Cool Whip.
Cool Whip.
Spread a layer of Cool Whip all over it. And if you want to do it for like a kid's birthday or something fun, you can sprinkle it with some fun sprinkles like this on top of it. Or you can, on our finished one here, I think I did caramel and some Heath and some sprinkles.
And so, now, you mentioned the saran wrap, right?
Yes.
And look what happens. Quick and easy.
Makes it easy to take out.
And then you just have it here.
Yep.
And we're actually about to cut this.
Okay. Do we have a knife?
I want you to cut it. Yeah, I have a knife.
Let's get a knife.
Over here.
Perfect. And maybe a small little plate for yourself?
Yes, I'll do a little plate for you.
Okay, wonderful. Yeah, so you can let it sit out for a little bit if you want, but it cuts really easily. There's one piece. There's another piece. There you go.
You gonna plate it for me?
You bet. I'm gonna give you this one just because it's kind of pretty. And you can see the layers in there. Oh, and how fun that is.
Yeah.
There you go.
I mean, you could do
anything.
Strawberry.
Yes.
You could do cookies
it's fun.
and cream, my favorite ice cream.
Yes. Yeah, you could pick any ice cream you want. Okay. You could do whatever you want.
So I like to ask this question.
Yes.
How did you figure this out? When did you start making it? And how long you been making it?
Well, this one I made years ago when my kids were little. I must have gotten it off of, I don't know, maybe the internet or something. It wasn't something that was passed down. No fancy story. But I quit making it for a while, and now I've got grandkids. And so I started making it again because it's just fun for them, easy to make with kids, and they get to pick out what they want. So what do you think? It's just easy, right?
It reminds me of something, but I cannot pinpoint it.
Well, you can buy ice cream cakes at Dairy Queen.
Maybe
but those have that really good caramel crunch, which you could make also and make a layer.
Let me tell you, summer.
Right.
This is perfect for kids.
Yes.
It's just to have as a dessert.
Or just to take to your friends. And I have done it where I've made like 3 different kinds. So maybe one for chocolate lovers, one for fruit lovers, then maybe one with just ice cream and not much else. So anything you want.
I really do that. I really take 2 bites from there. That tells you something.
Okay, he likes it. That's good. Wonderful.
Well, Sue Lynn, you can find this recipe And all the other ones I've done on KTV.com, you can find them on What's Cooking.
Wonderful.
And you can find them, and also you can apply to come on and cook with me.
Yeah, this is fun.
See?
People have to do this.
And we
with
forgot
you.
about our aprons. She bought
I know.
aprons.
Yes.
I think this is a trend. People are buying
Yes.
aprons and coming on.
Well, Hannah started it.
I know.
Hannah started it.
Well, thank you so much for coming
Yes,
in.
thank you.
And again, Siouxland, apply to come on here and cook with me, and be sure to stay tuned for the next What's Cooking happening next Tuesday.